Welcome to this week's Read the Bible Story session together. And we are continuing our short few week theme on famous people of the Old Testament. Last week it was King Nebuchadnezzar, and this week it is Daniel. And you can follow along in your own Bible from Daniel chapter 6, verses 1 through 21. We will read from the Spark Story Bible from Spark House Publishing. And this is Daniel and the lions. Probably a familiar story, but let's listen together. Daniel loved God. He prayed every day and tried to live as God told him to. Daniel knew that no matter what, God was always with him. Daniel's good friend, King Darius, put Daniel in charge of many things in his kingdom. Some men got very jealous of Daniel and decided to get him in trouble. Hey, they thought. We'll get Daniel yet. The men tricked the king into making a law that everyone had to pray to King Darius and not God. Anyone who broke this law would be placed in a den full of lions. Ooh, not fun, right? Daniel was very afraid of lions, but he prayed to God anyway. Daniel knew he could get into big trouble. He also knew God would always be with him. Trouble came quickly. The men who tricked King Darius saw Daniel praying. Ah, they said, we've got him. Now he won't be the king's favorite. And they went to tell the king, King Darius, Daniel is praying to his God instead of you. And King Darius looked puzzled. Daniel always prayed to his God. What was the big deal? Then the men reminded him, you must put Daniel into the lion's den. You made it a law, remember? There you can see over here Darius and Daniel, and over here the men who were jealous and wanted to get Daniel into trouble. Oh no, King Darius didn't want to put Daniel in the lion's den. He didn't want Daniel to be hurt, but King Darius had to follow his own law. Daniel was put in with the lions. King Darius said, I hope your God helps you. And he went home and stayed awake all night worrying about Daniel. In the lion's den, it was dark and scary, and lions growled all around Daniel. And Daniel prayed, God, I know you are with me. Please help me. God was with Daniel. And there you can see Daniel in the lion's den. At sunrise, King Darius hurried to the lion's den and had it open. Daniel, he called, are you there? Did your God save you? And Daniel answered, I'm here. God kept the lions from hurting me. God always keeps me safe. And King Darius was overjoyed to see his friend. And from that day on, King Darius believed in God. And there you can see Daniel and King Darius praying together there, kneeling and giving thanks to God. So this week, think about the times where you know God is with you, when it's scary and even when it's happy.